A small, ill-equipped army, just over 300 men, 2 horses, 70 camels, faced one of the most decisive encounters in early Islamic history. This is the story of how the Prophet Muhammad organized the Muslim force, divided its commands, and set out toward Badr. When the Prophet Muhammad decided to move against the Quraysh caravan and their forces, the Muslim contingent that answered the call was modest, roughly 313 to 317 men. About 80 to 85 were migrants from Mecca, and the rest were the supporters from Medina. Their cavalry was nearly non-existent. Only 2 riders, Zubair bin Awam and Miqdad bin Aswad, had horses, and about 70 camels carried the group, with each camel often bearing 2 or 3 riders in shifts. One particular camel was shared by the Prophet, Ali bin Abi Talib, and Marthad bin Abi Marthad. These 3 took turns riding it. Because Medina needed supervision, the Prophet initially assigned the local responsibilities and prayer leadership to Abdullah bin Maktum. Once the army reached the area of Raha, the Prophet appointed Abu Lubaba bin Abdul Mundhir to govern Medina and sent him back to manage the city's affairs. The force was structured deliberately. The army was split into 2 banners, one for the migrants and one for the helpers from Medina. Ali was given the standard for the migrants. Sa'd bin Mu'adh carried the flag for the Ansar. The overall white banner, the army's central symbol, was entrusted to Musa bin Umair. Zubair bin Awam was placed in charge of the right wing, while Miqdad bin Aswad oversaw the left. Qais bin Abi Sa'sa'a served as the water-bearer, Saka, responsible for water supplies. Above all these officers, the Prophet assumed the supreme command and strategic leadership. With this arrangement, the small but determined army set out from Medina. They took the main road toward Mecca and reached the well-known landmark, Bir Ruah, the Well of Ruah. From there they altered course, turning off the main highway and advancing through the desert toward Natsiyah, a waypoint on the route to Badr. Moving by stages, they crossed the valley and passed through areas such as Rakan, then descended toward Wadi Safra and continued until they neared the region of Badr. To learn precise movements of the Quraysh convoy, the Prophet sent 2 men, Busais bin Umar and Adi bin Abi al-Zaba, to scout and report on the caravan's position. That reconnaissance would prove crucial. The Muslim army, though small and lightly equipped, moved with determination, guided by clear command, unit roles, and the Prophet's leadership.